Hello, everyone. The last 3 years of my life has been hell on earth. This man that has been gifted by Satan literally has all the power Satan is limited to. He can send people to possess you. I know he can send people to possess you, and I've been in mental facilities with so many different vessels that he's possessed, and they've all spoken on his behalf. He can speak through them. It's a very wicked power. And he plans to kill me. That's his number one plan. He plans to kill me in the worst way. Um, Lord forbid, I hope it doesn't happen that righteous blood has to be shed, but that's what I possess. I possess righteous blood. I was told as a child by Pastor Lynn at the New Life Church of God on Alafaya, where I was raised, that God was going to use me for something and a lot of people would know me. So, as a child, you don't think much of that. You hear it, it sounds good, and you're just happy that God wants to use you. But the enemy knew who I was by the time I was 16, 17. I met his son first. His son skipped class and came to my class and just observed me, found some way to become involved in my life in some ways. Then come 22, 23, he brought his father to my home in Florida, Oviedo, once I had left and my mother was lonely. That was the first person in my family that he possessed, was my mother. That's why when I came back, I knew there were some things different about her, the things that she would say, the way she would react to things. She was very slow to speak. Come 2019, he came over one night after we had been feuding. I didn't like him. Everything about him was vulgar and nasty, arrogant, very wicked, the things he would say. He would ask me, "What do you think about death, Craig? What do you think about death?" Being 22, 23, I never really understood. I didn't understand just how much of a wicked element I was dealing with until he tried to possess me. He came over about 2, 3 in the morning. I awakened out of my sleep and I knew he was in my house. He walked past my door and everything on the inside of my body was on fire to a point like you'd never experienced. It was so bad that I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. The only words I was muttering was Jesus. It was that bad. I've been shot 3 times and that was worse than being shot. I'd rather be shot 3 times more than feel the pain of that man trying to possess my body. I ran. I left. We're in 2022 now. He's possessed so many more people to come for me. There's certain people with certain spirits, certain gifts by God that he can't possess. He's possessed law enforcement, FBI agents, local authorities. He's having his reign. He's having his way. He beat my mother damn near to a pulp. He beat her very badly. He did a lot of disgusting things to her. And she ran. It's just some way, somehow, God let her get out of that situation and get away. But now his full focus is on me again. Because he can't do anything to them without destroying me. He can't. But when you can't be protected by law enforcement, you can't put any faith into man. at the end of the day, because we're not battling against flesh and blood. We're battling against spirits and principalities and wicked places in the heavenly realms. He's already taken my dead skin in a basin. There's been so many things he's done. Taking my dead skin in a basin, taking samples of my blood. He's had doctors keep samples of my blood. There's a lot.